Well, hello there. This is the maiden flight of this rebuilt little drone, the Mobula 6, and it's also my first test video for Flying Thoughts. This is a channel where we think out loud while flying. I'll be thinking about life and the spiritual life. I'm a Christian, and sometimes I think about these metaphors a little bit when I'm flying. And I find that there's something, just wonderful about flying. A lot of people dream about flying when they're little. It's a bad time for my battery alarm to go off. Alright, I think we'll be okay for a little longer. Anyway, a lot of people dream of flying when they're young. A lot of people wonder if in heaven we'll be able to fly. But don't know a lot about that. People have been dreaming of flying for a very long time. They've been dreaming of flying since, well, before Galileo, before Da Vinci, there was Icarus, many others. Let's see if this little guy can fly. Oh, look! Ha! Oh, that was cool. One of God's flying creatures. Well, God was the creator of flight, and I think there's something about it we find quite wonderful. Created the birds of the air, things that are designed to live in the air. Now, of course, we're not native to the air. Oh, this is the part where I have to go off camera. So we're gonna pause here. Okay, I'm back. Let me stop this fan so it doesn't cause an irritating sound in the track, if I can. There we go. Now, I was saying that we're not native to the air. Oh. Let me start this video. Okay. We're not native as humans to the air, but it says in Genesis that when God created everything, that he gave humanity dominion over creation. People wonder what that means. There's talk of that being stewardship as in protection and guiding, governing, but in a way that brings, hit it again, life and health. And boy, this battery's real bad. And woo, look at that. Some people just think that dominion means, that we can do whatever we want. Hello. With creation. Like it doesn't matter what we do with it. That we can just take it for ourselves.
Telemetry lost.
That we can break it, use it all up. Some people even give this idea that there's an unlimited resources, that God knew that we were to consume the earth, and that he put enough resources on it for us to not have to worry about how much we use. I think this is fairly foolish, because if Christians or Jews read their Bible, it talks a considerable amount about how we treat other people, how much of the earth's resources we use versus sharing with others. Mind you, I feel a little twinge of guilt that I'm using these very unnecessary things. But I don't find it worthless to fly. I don't know. Maybe it's selfish, but there's something really joyful for me in flying, and I'd like others to know that feeling. Sometimes there's something frustrating in it too. And you've got these little fiddly things that you gotta figure out how to work with. Minor inconveniences. Not even worth troubling ourselves about. Okay, there we go.
Telemetry recovered.
We're ready to go again. Oh. Turns out we were recording static that whole time. Sometimes life feels like there's too much static. Kind of like this windy day. This little tiny drone was not designed to fly in this wind. It really has a hard time with it, as you can see. And whoop! Oh no, I'm in the dirt. My motors aren't gonna like that. Let's see if I can take off from here. Nope. Okay, rescue time. Okay, well, so static, wind. There's all these things in life that are interferences. One thing you may notice when I'm flying is that there's weird colors sometimes. There's odd sort of patterns of light, little bands of color that come into the screen, little flickers. Those are radio interference patterns. And so, what do we think about these things in life? The little flickers, the inconveniences, the winds that make it hard for us to steer our life, the crashes. Are these accidents? Are they necessary? Some people don't even want to fly this type of drone anymore because they want to have perfect vision. They want to have pristine color and high definition. So it brings me to the question of, what is our life supposed to be like? Is it meant to have crystal clarity? Well, that's the end of that battery. What should we expect of our lives? Is it going to be smooth and free of this wind that tosses us around? Is it going to be free of static and interference and confusion? Should we expect perfect clarity? Or does Scripture point us to something else, which we aren't necessarily perfectly clear about everything? We don't see everything perfectly, but we know the one who does. Speaking of clarity, I think my camera has my as if to illustrate the point of imperfect vision. Is it possible for us to trust the person who knows, who sees, who understands what's going on? Or do we have to get everything ourselves in order for us to steer our way through life? I I believe Scripture says that we are not going to see perfectly clearly or have complete clarity or complete lack of confusion in life, but that we can trust and we can know the one who does. I know it raises a lot of questions. Questions about who's in control. I'm okay with that. As long as I know that the God who created all things is good and loving and just, cares about me, despite me just being one of billions upon billions of people. And there's all kinds of other animals and creatures in the earth besides me. And that knowing that life isn't all about me. Is that unsettling or comforting? Both. These have been our first flying thoughts. I hope you enjoyed them. I did. Flying thoughts are just thoughts. There may be sometimes more answers, sometimes more questions than answers, like today. But I hope you'll enjoy these thoughts and have some thoughts of your own. And feel free to share them with me in the comments. And if you like this, please like. But I don't care too much about that. This is just a place to think out loud. The things that we need to think about. And for some people, it's a fantasy and not important. For other people, they get it, and it means everything to them. And some people might be uncomfortable with the sort of stream of consciousness of this. That I'm not fact-checking, citing all my sources. That's true. I do that kind of stuff too. But this is just flying thoughts. So if there's ever anything I say that's not quite right, feel free to fact-check and cite my sources, the Bible particularly, in the comments, and I'll be happy to maybe get back to you. I'm a busy person, got other things. This is just to serve you and to have some fun. So I think that's it. How do you end a video? I guess like this. Oh no.